Hi guys, it's Jamie here, and I think this is day 11 or 12 of the Dephemerember challenge. I honestly can't remember. The prompts are bird and pocket, so of course I went slightly over the top. I created a double pocket at the front using junk mail envelopes, bird paper, bird, butterflies, well it flies, a bit of gold paint here, a little bit of collage, the rest of the junk mail envelope with again a double pocket, more tags with birds, bird theme, lots of journaling space, lots of decoration, all for my mum's boho journal. I will show you how all this came together and how to make this yourself, or one with a theme of your own choice or no theme at all. It doesn't really matter, in a minute. But first we have to do the boring bit, which is ask you to give this video a thumbs up so that other people on YouTube get to see it. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. I would consider that a very nice Christmas gift for me. And let me know what you think of this challenge or my interpretation of this prompt in the comments below. And now we are going to go back in time so that you can see how this double pocket junk mail project came together. What I have here is a piece of paper that I coffee stained that I'm not happy with. You can see it's very, very dark around this staining. So my aim with this paper is to use it either to back journaling cards or to cover the paper and use it as part of a signature. Day 12 prompts are birds and pockets. I have this bird paper here that is the same print but in different colourways. The first thing I'm going to do is cover the front of this pocket with this bird paper and do a matting and layering effect. I will use Pritt Stick and then go back in with the glue to catch any edges that have not fully taken. With our insert, this has been matted and layered. On the inside, I've just added from the Peacock Printables kit from Magpie Printables, one of their, I think probably a journaling card, but where it's gone down it's gone a bit wrinkly, and there is going to be a pocket on this side anyway, so that's okay. This one's not gone quite as wrinkly, so I added that as a potential journaling space. This is now thick enough to be a book cover. And then at the back, a bit of offcut from this and another one from the Peacock Printables, so it's very coordinated looking. The next thing I want to do is I saw a video, first time in ages I've seen a video by Scrapbooking with me, and she'd done, I think it was called bottom up pockets, where she folded a piece of paper in on itself and did it so that you could have a pocket, you could attach it and have a pocket this side and then this side. And of course, me being me, I was thinking, yeah, you could do that with a junk mail envelope and just cover the front of the envelope. And as long as you get the paper going the right way, if you have got a distinctive pattern, you're not going to have anything upside down. Very, very thinly trim the top. Do the same on this side. Then I'm going to find a piece of paper, it might be another one of these, coordinating, and cover the front of this. I had a quick look and I decided I don't want to waste paper. So on this one, I'm going to glue that down, and that'll be the front page pocket. Okay, this pocket has now been covered, but only one half of it, because when it flips over to that page, you have to be careful and make sure that you put this half on that way up. If you covered the whole envelope, that bit would be upside down. For this side, I'm thinking of using just one of these journaling cards and staining the edge, and then you will actually have and matting and layering a little bit. And then you would actually have a little bit of a journaling space. The only thing is I might have to Frankenplan it by trimming off this end and moving it up so that everything fits. I will show you what I mean. Take this border off so that that can be used in a minute. Am I going to do my usual keyhole here? I think I will, in which case I need my circle punch. I need to know roughly where halfway is. I can't do it by eye, and I'm not bothered about being 100% accurate, but somewhere in the middle is fine with me. I'm going to measure across, see what width this is. It's 12. Grab a pencil, 6 is there, about that. Yay, flying. Okay, that is done. Now I want to stain round that edge. Quick bit of pink. We want to attach it so that we're going to take a bit out of that pattern. I think that would be a good idea, but we want to cut along this line so that we have this border all the way round for the matting and layering. My idea was we stick this on here and create a border. However, at the moment that's bigger than that. Or I can do it over slightly and then just re-trim it. Glue and down. It's now sticky on that, of course. Have I got anything that's gonna get some of that stickiness off? So now hopefully I'm going to have a very thin border when I re-trim it to this line. Now we can, in theory, just glue that onto there, and that will be the other pocket. And then we're going to attach this to the page, and I think we will do what Edith did from Scrapbooking with me, which is I think she glued it right on the edge, the page edge, and she glued it just down the side along the bottom and up the side, so you actually ended up with 2 pockets. I was looking at this area, and although it's layered, it's still quite a big space of just patterned paper that you couldn't write on or do anything with. So I'm going to do a bit of a mandala stencil from this corner onto here. Use a tiny bit of masking tape to secure the stencil in place. Using my wax paper, I thought gold would be about the only one of my newer metallic colours that would show, because you're so multicoloured on this. I'm using my kids' sponge. I'm going to leave it at that and take this stencil up. On the front of this pocket, we're going to do some very, very simple collage to break up the vastness of this blue. This is an image from that Peacock printable. The good thing about having a kit is if you're not feeling particularly creative and you just want to do something quickly, they often come with so much ephemera. You can do something simple that's going to look really nice. I haven't cut it particularly well there, but that is okay because I wanted to use a bit of this gold ribbon offcut anyway and put it so that it could hold maybe a mini label. So we're going to do that, but to put that down, I'm going to spread some silicone glue on it and it will probably show through. In here I've got some fussy cuts of adverts, numbers, tickets, and nothing has to be about India at this point. It can be anything, of course. It's whatever we feel might go. That works with the colours and fits nicely actually for mounting it in the middle of that. So I'm sticking paper to material, again using the Fabri Fix silicone glue, and I'm going to go over anywhere where I think I may have stained the ribbon. And of course I've yet to make the journaling cards that are going to go inside of here, which will probably be bird themed as well, because if we're going to do it, we're going to do it properly. You see the glitter on that? mandala. I'm going to see if you can see that if I move it about in the light. There. Need to have 1, 2, 3, 4 tags. Are they going to be too wide? I don't think that one will be, but it will need to go onto something because this is very, very thin paper, and that one isn't going to be. And there's one with birds. We have 4 potential tags or bits that you can add to the pockets. I think some of these might be a bit too small. I suppose if you sit them up high you won't lose them. 2 of which you don't need to do anything with because they're already quite pretty in themselves. They've been edged in vintage photo, both sides and backed. This isn't card, this is just paper, but it's about 120 GSM, I think, this paper. These are quite plain. So these need a little bit of something to spruce them up a bit. Looking through what's left, because there's plenty left, we have got some offcuts of the original paper, which you could just take a strip. I've got a strip here actually already cut. Edge that and then do a bit of collage down the side, and that's beginning to give you a coordinated, cohesive look. Got a blue one. I think I want a bigger image, and this is bigger. I'm going to cut this one down off this pocket just because it's been put in a kit as a pocket. Does not mean you have to use it as such. I'm thinking we can just put something like that there, or even over it. Yeah, that's quite nice. I think my most tempting thing to do will be, even though it's a bit smaller, the tag is also a bit smaller, is to cut this one out. I wonder what else we've got in the scrap box. Doily. Dye this pink. And I think if we place it like that and then place this on top, everything's dried and I'm not feeling a need to add extra to these tags. I think they're pretty as they are. Therefore, it's just put them in these pockets. That makes quite a good little journal insert for Mum's Boho journal. Lots of birds, pockets, as directed by the challenge prompt. Plenty of writing space on the tags and also the insert itself. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help others on YouTube see it. If you're not already, do consider subscribing. Lovely Christmas gift for me. And let me know what you think of the prompts and my interpretation of the prompts in the comments below. And I will see you next time.